This lesson is part of our 5th grade Social Studies Unit 3, Colonization and Settlement. In this lesson, we will compare the goals, motivations, and obstacles of colonists to the goals, motivations, and obstacles the explorers had faced. We will be able to identify push and pull factors that caused people to leave Europe and come to America. There are 4 vocabulary terms that will be helpful for this lesson. Push factors are the reasons people leave an area. When people have a hard life in a place, this can be a push factor that encourages them to move to a new place. Pull factors, on the other hand, are the reasons people migrate to a new area. These are factors that attract people to come there, kind of like a magnet attracts or pulls objects to it. Job opportunities and the chance to own land are examples of pull factors. A colony is a territory controlled by another country. The European countries claimed areas of land in the Americas as their colonies after the explorers came, moving from a period of exploration to colonization. A settlement is a new community in a new place. As more people moved to live permanently in the Americas, settlements were formed. We learned in Unit 2 about the goals, motivations, obstacles, and consequences of the explorers. We will now begin to study goals, obstacles, and consequences of the colonists. Do you think they will be the same or different as the explorers? As we try to answer that question, it is important to consider that explorers do not necessarily intend to stay in the area they are exploring, but colonists do intend to stay permanently in the new area. To begin, we know some of the obstacles the explorers faced, and we can imagine the colonists faced most of these as well as others because they were leaving everything they knew behind. We also know that the goals of the explorers included finding new trade routes. Do you think this was also a goal for the colonists? Probably not. While explorers wanted to claim land for the kings or queens from home, colonists did not have that as a goal. However, it is possible the colonists would have had the same goal of finding riches like gold. The goals and motivations of the colonists to move to a new land are described as push and pull factors. We will look more closely at these next. Throughout Unit 3, we will learn more about the consequences of colonization. Push factors are the reasons people decide to leave an area. These can be thought of as the problems they want to get away from. Examples are the desire to own their own land or living in overcrowded spaces. Another push factor might be a shortage of jobs, making it difficult to earn a living or survive. A desire for religious or political freedom is another example of a push factor. Additionally, many people were poor with little opportunity to improve their life situation. Pull factors have to do with the place people migrate to. They are factors that attract people to come there, like a magnet attracts or pulls objects to it. Examples of pull factors are the opportunity to own land or live in less crowded spaces. The potential or promise of a new, better-paying job would be another pull factor. Knowing they would have more political or religious freedom was another factor that pulled people to the Americas. Additionally, rumors about people getting rich from finding gold and silver pulled some people to seek a new life in America. Let's check our understanding of push and pull factors. Number 1 says, the population increased due to the control of disease and improved public health conditions. This caused some areas to be overpopulated. Is that a push or pull factor? It is a push factor that made people want to leave their home in Europe. Number 2 says, people had a chance to have a job that might make them wealthy. The Americas also provided an opportunity to make money by owning or working for a company. Is that a push or pull factor? It is a pull factor that attracted people to a new life in America. Number 3 says, European countries had limited land and natural resources. Land became scarce in the countryside. There was less land for children to inherit, but people wanted to own their own land. Is that a push or pull factor? It is a push factor. Number 4 says, people had the chance to become landowners in the Americas. The New World also had an abundance of natural resources, including metals, minerals, and animals that attracted people. Is that a push or pull factor? It is a pull factor. You are now ready to click Next to take the quiz for this lesson.